Well, after my trip, today is definitely a reset day.
Well, hello everybody. It is Wednesday, May 19th. I have returned from Idaho. Let me tell you, flew Southwest Airlines. It might be the very last time. My trip home was awful. First of all, I have to tell you, when we first booked these flights, we had really good flights. We had direct flights. Well, not completely direct flights, but we were, it was a Detroit to Denver to Spokane flight originally. And then for no reason at all, they booked us from Detroit to Houston to Denver to Spokane, and then on the way back, just the reverse. So we ended up on the way there having a 3-hour layover in Houston and then another short layover in Denver where we didn't deplane. Wasn't enough time to really get anything to eat, or I mean the 3-hour layover was okay, but because at least we had time to get something to eat. And but on the way back, no, we didn't get off the plane in Denver. And then when we got to, well, we weren't supposed to get off the plane in Denver. They ended up deplaning us because of a weather delay in Texas. Got back on the plane, got into Houston, and sat on the tarmac for an hour. And it went over the time where we were supposed to board our flight to Detroit. Well, we kept getting messages that the flight to Detroit was delayed. And then we finally got off the plane in Houston, got way over to the gate where our flight from Detroit was, as we watched our flight pull away from the gate. Of course, you know, once they close the doors, they don't bring the plane back. So, and I mean, I wasn't the only one. There were 16 of us on that flight that were supposed to be on that plane to Detroit. So we ended up having to spend the night in Houston. They didn't offer to pay for our hotel. You know, and while we were on the plane, they assured us that that flight was going to wait for us. And a couple of the people had little kids with them, you know. They wanted to get home just as badly as we did. They did not pay for our hotel room. They gave us a discount. And then they flew us into, you know, of course, and then we had really good boarding positions on Southwest. Well, that didn't happen because when they had to put us on a flight to Nashville the next morning, and we lost our boarding positions. We were way in the back. So for the first flight to Nashville, my son paid for an upgrade, so he got on the plane first and held seats for us. And then I did it for the flight up to Detroit, so that we weren't stuck either way in the back of the plane or sitting with people that we didn't know or get split up, you know. It was awful. It was just awful. And on the last two flights, they didn't even give us anything to drink or snacks. Although those snacks were pretty bad anyway. So, I mean, we had a great time while we were there. The flights were awful. It's highly unlikely I'm going to fly Southwest again. I complained. They said they were sending me a voucher. I don't know what kind of voucher. You know, it was just terrible. So anyway, and then I got on the scale this morning, and oh my gosh, I'm not even going to tell you because it was that bad. I had decided while I was in Idaho that I was going to be joining Susie Buey's 30-day challenge when I got back. So I started that challenge today. And so my 30 days will end, I think, June 18th. I think that's what I figured. But, you know, I'm doing this challenge. Sandy over at Let's Get Fit with Sandy is doing the challenge. Dish with D is doing it. I don't know who else is doing it. But go check out Susie Buey's channel. about it. I will try to link all those channels below so you can get everybody's take on it. But it's not just a diet challenge. That's part of it. I mean, it's drinking water, you know, staying within your point range or your eye track bites range, whatever you're doing. It's a decluttering challenge and a social connection challenge. I'm going to call it social connection, whether it be with family or friends, but an actual connection, not a phone connection. So anyway, I started that challenge today, and so there's 4 things, and you may not be able to do all 4, but do what you can. So yeah, because I need a total reset here. Let's just say I had a good time. We did a fantastic hike, and I'm going to show you some pictures of that hike here when I finish this video. So I'm recording this in my car because I'm on my way over to the bank. I need to get the money out to pay my dog sitter. And oh my gosh, the dog was happy to see me. And she hasn't let me out of her sight. She was, you know, her eyes got real wide open when I pulled my keys out to get in the car. She was like, oh no, she's leaving again. So anyway, I'm glad to be home, even though I was so glad to be out there with my daughter and you know, got to spend time with her and some of her friends. So, and of course, you know, it was fun to be out there with my son, and I mean, the two of them together just make me laugh all the time. So anyway, tumultuous ride home. The weather here today is gorgeous. I am debating whether or not I just want to go for a walk or if I want to go to the gym. I think I need to go to the gym, but I may go later tonight after it cools off a little bit. I mean, it's supposed to be 81 today, so not sure I want to go walking outside yet. And it's clouding up. I don't know if it's supposed to rain. I haven't seen a weather report or any local news or anything for a week. So, but anyway, let me go ahead and pause here and show you what I'm eating on the Blue Plan today. I have rededicated to the Blue Plan, counting every gram, and yes, I am back to counting my points and my calories. Every little thing that goes in my mouth will be counted, both on my calorie chart and in my Weight Watcher app. So let me go ahead and show you what I've had today, and then I'll be back. All right, well, I'm back at it today after my vacation and gaining a lot of weight. So I just have good old-fashioned scrambled eggs. This is 1 egg and 2 egg whites, 0 points. Some blueberries and strawberries, also 0 points. My avocado toast is 27 grams of avocado for 1 point, and my toast is the Nichols Light for 2 points. So 3 points here. I had 1 point in my coffee, so I have a 4-point breakfast. All right, for my lunch today, I have a turkey wrap here. It's one of the La Banderita low-carb wraps for 1 point, 22 grams of avocado for 1 point, 51 grams, I believe, of turkey for 1 point. And I have a slice of Kroger Swiss cheese on there for 3 points. So my wrap is 6 points. 0 points for my dill pickles. These are my home canned dill pickles. And of course 0 points for the carrots. So I have a 6-point lunch. This takes me to, I think either 10 or 11 points today. For my dinner tonight, I'm having a ground turkey breast patty that weighed out at 86 grams cooked, 0 points in the Blue Plan. This is my home canned unsweetened applesauce, 164 grams of that for 0 points. Of course, my jalapeno and tomato are 0 points. 1 point in my 28 grams of avocado, 17 grams of the Simple Truth organic ketchup for 1 point. So all in all, I have a 2-point dinner, and this takes me to 18 points for the day.
All right. Well, I ended the day with 18 points. I didn't show you the snack I had this afternoon. I had a package of those peanut butter and cheese crackers. I'd gotten a bunch of those things to take on the plane with me, and I have some left over, so I thought I'm going to have one of these packages. 6 points for that. So I ended up with 18 points today, but right around 1,200 calories, so that was good, and I'm at a 500 calorie deficit right now. So all in all, a good day. How did my challenge go? I hit the 30-minute exercise today. I did the stay within my points. I drank this is my 5th bottle of water of 16 ounces, so I hit the 64-ounce challenge. Okay, and as far as decluttering, I didn't get any of that done, or the 30 minutes with someone. Well, actually, I did. My son was here, and I visited him with him for about half an hour, and we didn't have the TV on or our phones out, so that counts. So I got 4 out of the 5. I didn't do the declutter yet, although I made plans to declutter. I'm making plans on the order in which I'm going to declutter. So maybe I'll count that. I don't know. I told you earlier in the video I was going to show you some pictures from my trip. I decided I'm going to make a whole different separate video of that because otherwise it's just going to get too long. So all in all, I feel good to be back home. Good to be eating food I can manage again, and looking forward to this 30-day challenge. If you want to find out more about this 30-day challenge I'm doing, it's by Susie Buie, B-U-I-E. You can find her on YouTube or on Facebook, or Dish with D. You can go to her page or to her channel. She has it listed also what the steps are for this 30-day challenge. I started a couple days later than everybody else, so I actually started today, and I will be going till June 18th. I'm still going to go 30 days. So that's how my day went. It's hot in here. I have the air on in my bedroom to cool it off for tonight. But I want to tell you, it feels good to be active again, especially after 2 days sitting on an airplane, or airplanes, I should say. It felt, like I said, it felt good to be in control again. My weight was so bad today, I'm not even going to share that with you. And it's going to be a pretty bad weigh-in on Thursday or on Friday, because there's no way I can recoup that amount of weight in just 2 days. So it's bad. I say bad. Anyway, that's it for me tonight. I'm still kind of tired. I'm going to hit the bed early tonight, and I'll bring you along tomorrow again with what I'm eating on the Blue Plan. And I'm not sure what activity I'm going to do tomorrow. It might be a gym day tomorrow. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.